So this is a build for the 4D being handheld without or using the flex extension. I had to flip the handles by unscrewing them in here and here in order to get them to go inverted. But everything else is working. You just got to be careful with the gap here because it can hit. So just be mindful of that. And also, if you're tilted too far, the LiDAR might hit or see the handle or see anything else that's in this periphery if it comes into frame. Well, not even into frame, but right now the LiDAR's seeing this, so I lose my autofocus control. But other than that, this setup seems to be working fairly well. As you can see, the flex is connected. It's running it all the way back into the Easyrig Minimax Stabil, and they have a bracket that you can buy to mount, kind of like realto mode, to mount the camera onto your back, so you can record that way, and it makes you lighter here. Nice thing about this with it attached here is you still get a bit of that stabilization moving up and down, and you also, when you have to make adjustments to the camera, normally you'd have to take one hand off and you're holding the camera, there's no weight to it, and it's a bit heavy, so it's a little bit trickier to make adjustments. But if I'm operating on the fly, say I'm doing focus points, I can draw a box around something on the screen and still be very comfortable operating this way without having to kind of find a way to hold the camera up and make your adjustments. I mean, I could take my hands away and do whatever whatever you need to do that way as well, if you so desire. But this works fairly well from what I'm testing right now. Yeah, easy to get around. You get super low if you need some really low angle shots. For height, you could always get it up there, flip it back around if you needed to, but you'd have to flip your handles again. So this is kind of one configuration. If you had to switch it around to go back to normal, you have to flip the handles again. So there's a little bit of time involved in that. Other than that, it's working well. I've got the anamorphic lens on here with the gears, so it can do autofocus, and I can control all my focus right here with my thumb on the thumb wheel, or I can have it transmitting right now to the wireless follow focus. The transmitter's all built into the back already. Everything's already ready to go, so it's just kind of a plug and play 4D setup. Yeah, that's the build. Works fairly well. I mean, typically I probably wouldn't use it handheld like this. I would still use Easyrig with it attached to the body so that I can take advantage of the reason why I get the body to have that fourth axis stabilization. But if you wanted something lighter for whatever reason, I don't know, needed to be smaller, more nimble, then this can work quite well. Yeah, that's the build. If you have any questions, let me know.